I would like to invite to the stage Meg Bonnie Martinson, who will introduce Ellie Wendell Reiter.
First shout out to all the Title IX shout outs that have happened tonight. I appreciate that. Ellie, you are so deserving of this incredible honor, and I'm thrilled to be here with you tonight. Ellie's soccer prowess is embedded in her teammates' minds. When I reached out, many replied with vivid memories of her tenacity, her work ethic, speed, savvy, and her uncanny ability to come up with the ball. Others commented on her poise, her leadership, grace, and her delightful goofiness. What is equally remarkable is Ellie's ability to bring people together and build community. On April 11th, 2020, in the dark early days of the pandemic, I received an email from Ellie. "Hey Bonnie, old teammate shout out," beckoned from the subject line. In cahoots with Allie Connolly, one of our old teammates, Ellie reached out to check on us almost 20 years after our Middlebury soccer days. Her email was what we all needed. A loving, honest, humorous voice amid the darkness, looking to connect teammates, offer support, and have a laugh. Ellie's style is a balancing act, hardworking yet playful, competitive yet gracious, composed yet stressed, silly yet witty. People gravitate to Ellie for this reason, drawn to her innate capabilities and all that she strives for. Ellie's wit rings clear in all of her communication, and teammates remember her hilarious locker room antics and passionate words in the huddle. We all knew that Ellie had our back, and as it happens in the best of circumstances, this has become her profession. She now has the back of the youth in New York City, as her work as the Director of Governance and Leadership at Youth Inc. ensures that nonprofits have the support and resources that they need to empower the next generation. If this wasn't enough, Ellie is also the board chair for Soul Foundation, a nonprofit that bolsters Ugandan communities through education, women's empowerment, food security, and maternal health. Ellie's reach and influence is unmatched. Her former teammate noted that we always knew Ellie worked to push our team to its greatest potential, and how true that was. Teammate and good friend, Amanda Greenhelming, who is in the audience tonight, had the perfect words for Ellie, and I quote Amanda. "In reflecting on Ellie as a teammate and captain, I think the first thing that comes to mind is quiet leadership. Ellie leads with earned respect, not by force or dominance. It's about setting the conditions for success. That was Ellie in a nutshell," end quote. Thank you, Amanda. It is a beautiful thing that Ellie uses her power to empower others. A selfless player and person, these qualities have always been the hallmark of Ellie's leadership. How lucky we are to call Ellie our teammate, our friend, our family, our colleague, and two lucky kids, Emmy and James, get to call her mom. I knew that was gonna get me. And those two might be the luckiest of all. Congrats, Ellie, on all that you have accomplished, and thank you for all you have given to Middlebury and to the world.
We'll go over there. Thanks, Meg. Very nice. You'll go right in the middle of us.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Good evening. Thank you so much for this highly flattering and true honor. President Patton, Aaron Quinn, the selection committee, and thanks to Bonnie for that very generous introduction. And what an honor to be included in the company of my fellow inductees, Matt, Sam, Mark, Tracy, and Alice. Making an acceptance speech is an intimidating thing. So naturally, last night, I dreamt I was about to participate in a soccer tournament and had forgotten my shin guards. I remember showing up to preseason for mid. I was incredibly nervous, of course. It's hard to know what to expect making the transition from high school to college. I'd been a center half in high school, so I had that on my side. though I quickly learned that Haley had also been a center half, and so had Caitlin, so had Suzanne, and oh, Sarah too. I was starting to pick up on a recruitment trend. At least I knew Allie was comfortably committed to goal. So it was a bit surprising when Coach Betcher stuck me at outside back and then eventually moved me to center back. Now this was an intriguing choice. I had come out of the 4-4-2 era, where defense was anchored by very tall, sturdy, but most importantly, and did I mention tall, sweepers. We were transitioning systems, and we were now gonna adopt a 3-5-2. We would run a tight defense, quick up the field, condense the action, and hold a steady line to catch all those over-eager striker divas, no offense, Bonnie, in offsides. Also, we needed a place to put all those center halves. The only thing is that if we didn't catch them offsides, well, someone was gonna need to chase them down. It became very clear very quickly that my job was to run. And you know what? Run I did. I'll never forget the feeling of chasing someone down, catching up to them, timing it just right to get between them and the ball, doing the quick turn move with the outside of my foot, and redirecting the ball back upfield. Man, it felt so good. This new position taught me to see the game and be in the game with a new perspective. I always loved center half because there I felt I had the greatest opportunity to be in as many plays as possible. But at center back, the position carried a weight, a thrill, and a responsibility that came with much glory and a fair bit of heartbreak. So I will start my thank yous tonight with Middlebury. Thanks for pushing me to see the game differently, to stretch my capacity to perform, for the moments of pure joy, and for the teammates who inspired, challenged, and uplifted throughout. Mom and Dad, thank you for being just really the best. I mean, Mary and Ted, true legends. Over the course of, yeah. Let's do it. Over the course of my soccer career, you were really there for almost every game, from Reversible Shirts Town, travel, high school, club, and mid. Always there cheering me on. Dad, you coached me, coming off of your own storied career at Milton and Harvard, just trying with glorious patience to get us 8-year-olds to understand the never-fail tool of the give and go. Mom, Middlebury class of '69, famed Miss Cord. Who knows if I ever would have made it here without your super subtle from-birth messaging about the wonders of this place. And of course, your ever-exuberant cheering on the sidelines. A friend of mine shared they once tried to stand next to my mom and chit-chat during a game. Oh no, there would be no chit-chat. Just my mom with the play-by-play. No, Ellie, yes, Ellie to the center, gesturing, kicking, the whole time. Thank you both for way more than soccer support, but for that as well. Thanks to my big sis, Liddy, who really paved the way for me. Lacking much original thought growing up, I just did what my awesome big sis did, so it's a good thing she was into soccer. And thanks to my little bro, Mackie, who played endless games of 3 goals in our hallway outside the kitchen while my mom would make dinner. This tradition, without doubt, honed my capacity to compete. Thanks to my bestie, Leslie, my high school and club teammate who is currently tearing it up in one of Vermont's old fogey leagues, still got it, and who also had the wherewithal to marry herself a mid-kid of Bobolink's fame. Hey, Jeff. Thanks to my kids, Emmy and James, who are showing strong signs of keeping the soccer legacy alive, and my husband, Bob, who is showing all signs of one day being a way too intense dad coach. And thanks, of course, to all of my teammates and coaches over the years. None of the records or stats would exist without their immense talent and commitment. I'm looking at you, Dad, Leslie, Bonnie, Greenie, also a center half, Haley on the live stream. Finally, I want to thank the beautiful game for teaching me many things. Too many to fully name, but here are a few. That I can improve at something if I practice. inspiring me to keep trying, learning, and growing every day. That a new position can mean new perspective, encouraging me to take risks, seek out adventure, and challenge patterns of thought. That the best teammates make you better without you even knowing it. Shout out to Suzanne Caruso, reminding me always to show up for those in my life the best I can and surround myself with those that do the same. And dang it, to have fun, do things you love, and always pack an extra pair of shin guards. Thank you very much.